Abeku started the show with a whole lot of Bosom Pyong or Bosom Pyong. Which one? How do you pronounce it? Bosom Pyong or Bosom Pyong or Pyong? Pyong. Anyways, so we've decided that we're going to have a Q&A. We haven't had one of those in a while, have we? So we're going to take your tech-related questions, and we will also be talking about the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event happening right now. This is the first time I've not been to a Galaxy Unpacked event. You guys know that, right? Because it clashed with my show. Samsung, if you're listening, next time you're having an Unpacked event and it clashes with Geek Squad, let us come and have the show with you guys. You know?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Goodie bag, please.
Anyway, so if you're listening and you want to get into the conversation, like ask us any tech-related questions, the number is 0244-340-437 or 0302-216-541. Fair boy, you're not transparent. 0302-216-541, 0302-216-541 or 0244-340-437. If you don't want to call and you want to send a WhatsApp message, it's 0244-340-437. Send us a WhatsApp or a Telegram. Or you can even just join the Telegram, the Joy Geek Squad Telegram group at t.me/Joy Geek Squad. t.me/Joy Geek Squad. Anyway, so Samsung Galaxy Unpacked.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, you would. Galaxy Z Flip.
I still don't know why it's called the Z Flip. We just talked about it, and I feel like Michael gave it a better name.
Well, they really wasted the...
No, he called it the Galaxy Greater Than.
That
No, but when
sounds
it's
a little
flipped
better.
out, Galaxy greater than what?
Greater Than, you just leave it.
Greater than.
Yeah, greater than.
Because they call it Z Flip because
You need two to get the
symbol.
Z. You need two phones to get the Z.
Now,
Which sounds pointless.
what level of disposable income
Well,
are you doing here?
How much
It's a
is
statement smartphone, so you know when you're making a statement, you don't have to complete the statement.
You don't
Sort of say.
Exactly. So then,
So yeah, they didn't have
Greater
to-
Than would have
yeah,
been good.
Samsung
No, it's
greater
still
than.
not complete. Z is incomplete, complete.
And
What?
I feel
Yeah.
like the Greater Than would not necessarily call it Greater
Who
Than,
on
but
earth?
it's fine. Because on Twitter now, everything is like, oh, Wache is
It's
Greater than,
greater
than.
than this.
It's
so
a
that would
trend.
have
You see,
been.
and this is something because you guys are Twitter folk. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but greater than is worldwide folk.
No, but
Like
not a
that's
lot of people.
worldwide lingo.
What's the single name for the greater than symbol? What does it have a single name?
Greater than.
Yeah, one name,
Greater
one
than.
word.
right arrow.
You see, you're not marketing
So
people.
to
If you're selling a product,
GT.
it has to be something that's provocative. It has to be something that's sellable. It has to be something that it easily rolls off the tongue.
But it doesn't also have
Some
to be
people
something
can't
that
say
says-
Samsung greater than. I mean, we're going to have some greater thans, and we're going to have some other pronunciations of the word.
But Z Flip, when it's not a Z, is better.
Who cares?
I do. Obviously, we do.
I
But
think
why did
doesn't make
tell us
sense.
there Z Flip if you want the complete Z?
Because-
buy a second phone.
No. You see, you
That's
have
more
to
useless
realize.
than greater
You have to
than
realize that they're coming from
Yep, go on.
S, J, A, M.
Yeah.
So there has to be a letter.
So a V.
L.
Well, yeah,
You
V.
said
V and L.
Now you're making sense. V, not greater than. A V. So Galaxy V Flip. But then again, V is a letter that's not very, very marketable.
How is it? How that's less marketable
That's something
than
that
Z?
cannot be discussed on the radio. Anyway, so it's purported to be coming with the hole punch display, which is foldable.
Yeah.
There's a crease, and this seems like a phone that's actually coming to attack the Motorola
Motorola
Razr.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at the phone right now, and its price is actually fantastic,
Yeah.
What is it?
So how much are they? How much is it going
$1,300.
for?
and it's going on
$1,400.
sale February 14th.
On Friday.
Valentine's Day.
If you're listening, your girlfriend or your boyfriend,
You can buy one for yourself
you can
and
buy
one for them.
Yeah. So then you guys can have actually the
The Z, exactly.
We've solved the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
We have. The
So it's a
marketing team at
Valentine's
Samsung
Day
should come
thing.
see us. It's a couple thing. You can't buy
couple
one
thing.
without having the other. If you want to have the Z, buy both phones, put it together and it's a Z Flip. Else you have a Galaxy
If
V.
you don't have a girlfriend, so sorry.
And everybody knows that you're single if you have a Galaxy V.
So in any case, I'm putting it out there that I'd like someone to make a Galaxy Z with me, please.
Wow.
And who's paying for it?
But if you want access to this prime husband material, 5 meters,
Hey,
yeah, you pay the price.
of the
Okay.
two? No, 50.
So it's actually going on sale for $1,380, $1,380.
Which is $120 cheaper than the Motorola Razr with far better specs.
Now let's talk about the
Guys,
specs.
let's not forget tax. So it's like 1,500 at the end of tax.
That's fine, but so specs, we are looking at a 6.7-inch display,
Mm-hmm.
which is a
When
comfort-
folded out.
when
Uh,
folded out.
But
Mhm.
why haven't you mentioned the CD price, or should we leave that to the viewer's imagination?
Oh, we mentioned the price
Well,
first.
we
You said
mentioned
it
the
in
dollar
dollars.
price. We don't
Oh,
know
we
the
don't know
current
the CD
exchange rate,
equivalent.
do we now?
7.5.
I mean, that's
7
your-
what?
No, that's
7.5.
if you're buying from
According to
there.
Google,
Oh yeah,
But
of
wait till
course.
it's imported,
Oh,
then
then
then the price
10K.
changes.
Yeah.
You know,
at
yeah.
least 10K.
Oh no, it wouldn't be. That's the interesting thing about Samsung Ghana. I've come to realize that the
Hmm.
prices are almost about similar.
Right.
So
Which
maybe
is because
8.
Samsung has an office here.
Yeah.
If it
Which is a
didn't, then
good
people
thing.
had to import, and then they'd be paying their duties
Duties
and
and all
everything. Then yeah, you'd have that. So
But yeah, I feel like now the question is, why do we need to go back to a flip phone? Is it practical to have a phone like this?
did you see MKBHD's video of when your boss tells you that I know today's your off day, but I'd like you to come in?
That
That click, that clap, that
Mm.
thud.
None of us are paying $1,500 for a nostalgic click.
Well, you said none of us.
Yeah.
Some people just want to have that feel back.
no, your boss is going to do that. Say, boss, please, I need
No,
an extra
because-
day off, and then clap.
I can make an argument for the Galaxy Fold.
Mhm.
It makes sense because tablets across board, the only tablets that are making money now are the iPads, to be honest.
Right.
The iPads are the only ones making money.
Hmm.
And it's gotten so bad that Google or Android isn't paying as much attention to tablets anymore. There's not as much support for tablets as it was in the beginning.
Mhm.
So the only way to make Google put their mind on tablets is to create tablets that folds into a phone.
Mhm.
And with Samsung's power, because they are the largest OEM, they are the biggest OEM or mobile phone creating company in the world, this form of innovation would actually force Google or Android to do something. But a phone that just flips into two,
You know,
in terms of a clamshell,
yeah.
I don't
Portability
see
one. What do you call it? People who want to have it's sort of a fashion statement.
it's a nostalgia thing, but
It's
for how
nostalgia
much-
and it's a fashion statement. Everyone is going to, you see, we've all become used to the soap bar form factor of
Yeah.
the phone, where it's just a flat slab of glass front and back. In some cases, maybe aluminium or stainless steel.
I will
but-
give the Z Flip
Hmm.
one very good prop. They made it in such a way, and even the colors, the name of the colors, it's called mirror purple,
Yeah.
mirror. They made it in such a way that it looks like a makeup kit.
Exactly, which is
It
what I
looks-
was getting
yeah,
to. Now
it
that's
looks very,
what
very-
makes this a fashion
Yeah,
thing.
I
So it
can
sort of
see-
becomes an accessory, more of a fashion accessory than just a smartphone.
It does
So
have that kit.
you'd have more women wanting to own one because they could actually just flip it like a makeup thing and then look,
Do
and it
their
actually
makeup.
holds,
Yeah, it holds.
you know, in that position.
the L position.
I just want to be able to flip my phone close and hang up on someone. Or.
That's what we said. That's what we wanted.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
But
Michael and I
not
see-
every girl wants.
no, we are not saying every girl, but we.
that demographic in general may be attracted to that.
it-
anyway,
it
I
does
mean,
make
and it's
sense.
part of the flex satin when
Yeah.
you're adjusting your makeup. Then instead of bringing out a separate mirror,
Yeah,
bring out
you
your
just bring out your
Your
phone.
phone,
You
yeah.
just flip
And
it.
it
And
does
it has a
look like-
camera.
Yeah.
And which is probably not going to be as sharp as your mirror, but
Oh. So DJ Cole is coming on stage.
anyway, so we have a question.
Alright.
Hi guys, share some guidelines on how to search educational materials online, how to search on Google. That's from Dan EK in Official Town. Now, searching stuff on Google, there's so many tricks to searching on Google.
I mean, if it's educational stuff, most often Google Scholar is your best bet. But I'm very sorry to say this, I have forgotten how to search using indexing which is actually a faster, better way of searching for whatever you want on Google. I learned how to do it when I was writing my thesis back in uni, but I haven't written a thesis in 4 years, I think.
But
So-
it's basically plus and minus the keywords you
Yeah.
want. Codes for exact keywords or exact phrases and everything. Plus include this phrase, and then minus is
And it-
remove these words instead.
Yeah, but
You have-
I actually had a book that showed you how to.
I mean,
index
listen,
properly.
Google can teach you to Google.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for guidelines on how to search for educational materials, just go on Google and search for Google tricks or Google search tricks. There's one that I saw an article on Time Magazine some time ago that actually puts all those shortcuts or Google shortcuts and then how to use them or what each of them did. So I personally use the quotes a lot. For instance, if I want a certain search query to be present in every search result, I use the quotes a lot. So if I'm looking for, as usual, BMW, and then something, so matte grey BMW in quotes, that's what I'm looking for.
Minus X654.
No, that's for you. You just don't like X's.
I do like X's when they are attached to wheel drives and my favorite rapper.
Hi Geek Squad, how do I get rid of a virus on my phone? I scanned my phone using Avast, which found no threats, but I got a voice note that my phone is infected. That's why I allowed, yes, this. Listen, for everyone listening who gets that notification while you're browsing that your phone has been infected, do not, and I repeat, do not believe that website. It's a Trojan horse. It's trying to just convince you to download something of theirs or basically them to get access to your phone. You're not infected. Avast told you, believe Avast. But if you find on
a random website tells you you
Yeah.
have a virus, they're basically lying to you to actually give you a virus when you start doing what they tell you to.
So don't. Please don't. Ignore. And disable those notifications. Hi, I'm Pascal. I've been trying to install Lineage OS on my old S5 SMG 900p, like God knows when. The installation process is always smooth, but I always encounter this problem after I put the phone after installation. The network doesn't work. Can't make calls or text or anything. I've tried anything possible, but to no avail. Now, Lineage OS, most likely you have to look, if it's an G900p, the P's are usually Sprint, are they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sprint means that you're running a Qualcomm processor. So my advice, look for a radio, in the forums, XDA, look for a radio or modem pack that works with your processor and flash that. That should be your problem.
But also check that your Lineage OS, the version you're installing, has the call text and all the other features you mentioned functioning.
Yeah.
Because there are cases as well where you install Lineage, a new Lineage comes, but it breaks a network feature. Sometimes Wi-Fi doesn't work. Sometimes a microphone doesn't work. So make sure first that the Lineage you're installing for your phone actually supports and it's been fixed that you're able to go on the network. Then go look into flashing radios that are compatible with both the OS and your phone. Everything you can find on XDA developers for the phone model you're looking at anyway.
And that build, the one you're flashing, probably has the known issues. So check your known issues, like Michael said. Most likely, if they didn't include that, your modem or your text and calls will be broken. It means it should work. Other than that, you're good to go. Yeah. So, Winston, what's up with the Unpacked? What's
We're just doing the usual introduction to the next. We're talking about the fact that he's made a huge leap, and they are talking about change, about how they have invested a lot in 5G, and now they're about to show what their next step.
Now, this phone is actually what is going to make 5G a thing.
Yes.
In the coming years, because there have been a lot of 5G phones, but not, should I say, flagship worthy. Because the S10 5G was not really ready.
It was like, okay, here.
Yeah.
It wasn't really...
Here, take a 5G phone, but there's no 5G network.
Yeah.
But now there are networks trying out 5G, so if you're buying a 5G phone, you're going to get that performance.
Yeah.
And safe to say, so I'm just looking at The Verge, and they've already done a review of the trio, the trio of phones, S20, S20 Plus, and S20 Ultra.
Well, I want to hear what Samsung has to say.
Must be nice.
About this.
Must be nice. Yeah, must be nice.
I mean, 5G.
Yep, 5 to the G.
It's here now. Like this, even though 4G hasn't fully sunk, I feel like 4G hasn't fully sunk in.
Into
even
where?
Everywhere. I feel like.
I mean, in our parts of the world, yes.
I feel like that's even certain parts.
People are doing VoLTE in other parts of the world.
We're
Like,
still talking about the fact that we have a friend who's getting 17 gigabits per second.
He's an anomaly.
Hold up, but there are people in.
you know what happens in the Bermuda Triangle, right?
Yeah.
Does that happen everywhere?
No, but what I'm saying,
even his telco is surprised he's getting.
You know, they were surprised as we were.
Yeah, but what I'm getting to is that like that high speed, that level of high speed is not. We don't even get it everywhere. In the US, there are very few places that get that level of speed.
That is just basic of telcos and their business. They can't have towers where there's not a lot of people. So naturally, if between here and Kumasi there'll be areas that are not densely populated or areas that people may not even need 3G, there wouldn't be any reason for them to deploy 3G tech over there. So that's understandable. But in the cities where it's needed, they're there.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
In the loosest terms possible, I still remember my network dead zone. So now, the thing is, when we talk about 5G, people dream. People start to think, are we going to get us here? So hi guys, please recommend an ideal book reader for Android from Dan. Exposing the fact that you don't read much.
Me?
Yes.
I actually do read a lot.
Actual books or on your phone?
I read a lot of real books and then on my phone.
You just answered this very quickly.
I'm saying I'm sorry because some phones come with inbuilt
PDF readers and all that.
So I just defer to that, and I think I use the OneDrive PDF reader. I think you can go out on the limb and get Adobe Reader.
Well, that's assuming that the file is a PDF. But in the cases where it's an EPUB.
EPUB.
Or unless maybe he's buying the books from say Amazon bookstore. Then you could read it with a Kindle reader.
Kindle reader is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think good reader too is also pretty
good reader actually, yes. So yeah, there's so many readers, but it depends on where you're getting your books from.
Okay. So interesting stuff right now.
Yes.
They are unveiling the phone.
Yes.
And it's very, the conversation is about the camera, which right now smartphones are more about your camera's capabilities. If you're coming here and your camera can't do certain things, you are not making a cut. Right now I'm seeing that one of the phones has 100 times zoom.
Yeah, that's the Ultra. That's 20 Ultra. I have it on I posted on my status today. Someone leaked it.
That. But why?
100 times zoom.
Why?
Well, when we're playing the numbers game.
We're now in the post.
If the P30 Pro came with a 50x zoom, that could literally bring a building all the way to you.
Yeah.
And I saw a video where someone actually shot from a plane all the way up there and then just zoomed in on the buildings down, and you could see everything.
We are looking at the
one
P30.
with the lady who was just standing there and then it just zoom, and you can see her face.
I didn't see that one. Is that?
I don't know if it was Samsung.
I'm sure that was Huawei.
Yeah.
Huawei did that.
Huawei.
Yeah.
But we're in the P30 Pro world now, where now first it was always about cameras, phone cameras needed to have nice wide angles and sharp, visible. Now adding zoom in there, because zoom has been missing
for a long time. They only brought telephoto 2x zoom.
Yeah,
and that was
it was a step, but then
I never used it to zoom into anything.
Well, I use them many times.
Well,
or then the trick is trying to stay within that between 1 and 2 times zoom and not slipping into the digital zoom space when everything becomes very grainy and Nokia 3310 look.
I feel like, so it's rumored that the S20 has 108 megapixel sensor, and that would also play a very good role in getting like image quality with that much zoom, because you're absorbing more information with more megapixel. But the question I have is that, are these micro sensors, in the sense that there's a thing where certain cameras do this thing. Oh wow, I'm showing I'm a photographer. So it's a thing where, so let's say it's the true sensor size is a 40 megapixel sensor, but each sensor, they divide each sensor into 4 sub-sensors. So it's not truly the megapixel we're talking about.
Yeah. So that's where the pixel bidding.
Yes, and all of that, and that also has its downside. So right now, I'm wondering what is going on.
Okay, so we've got a question. Good evening, Kobby and team. Please, how do I convert a PDF file to Microsoft Word so I can edit it? That's from Emmanuel. You can either install Adobe Acrobat Reader, not Adobe Reader. They're two different things. Acrobat is the paid one that allows you to convert, PDF to text, to Word, to images, to Excel, or even PowerPoint, but it's paid. You can download the trial version and then use it for your purpose. But as soon as is it 14 days or 15 days?
Yeah, 14.
14 days are over, which is 2 weeks. You have to pay.
And in some, I think with Android apps, you normally have to put in your details, your card details. And
you've shown that you're not really a computer guy. Every time we're talking, you're always bringing mobile platform.
No way. Computer, just go online and just go to Google and type. There are websites that actually convert.
But you see, the thing is that you don't see what they're doing. You only see the outcome, and sometimes it's rubbish. Yeah, but
you won't know it's any good till you download the file.
So you download the file and you realize that.
For what's in the website I used to use, because there are several times where I've had to actually change. I'm sending an invoice to someone, the person's like, I can't open it, so can you put it into this format? And
Actually, on the vein of what Kobby mentioned, it's also important to take note that not every PDF file neatly converts to Word.
Yeah.
Because we don't know the state of the file that you are trying to convert.
It has lots of images.
Yeah. Is it purely, was it an original Word document that was made a PDF, now you need to edit it again? Like, those things affect how accurate or inaccurate the conversion may be.
I can use this OCR software called Abbey Reader. That's one of my favorite softwares. It can convert anything from images to text because it has optical character recognition technology. So Abbey Reader, it's also not free, but you can download a trial version and try it. So good evening, bosses. I have all manners of notifications and messages on my email from Facebook. And example, someone shared a picture on Facebook and it's sent to my email. I tried stopping it, but it's still coming. How do I stop that? That's from Paul Apusa.
I don't think you get the opportunity to stop.
You can actually from Facebook. Yep. When you go to your notification settings in Facebook, you can turn off email notifications.
But I normally have it sent to.
You have a spam email that I know so we all do.
I don't get
but Facebook do allow you to turn that off.
Yeah, completely. So go into your notification settings in Facebook and turn it off for email, and that's it. It's just that if ever you had a problem and Facebook sends you a notification, you might not get it. Where maybe you had some copyright issues or something. Assuming you're in that kind of line of work, then you may have a problem. So usually what I do for my spam email, the email that I use to receive that stuff, is I have a keyword filter that filters my Facebook messages and pushes them into a separate folder, so I don't ever see them in my main inbox. So depending on the mail service that you're using, you can set a mail filter that basically says that all Facebook emails should be sent to a Facebook folder, and that's it. You never have to see them again. It's easier to delete them when you go to.
But I feel like the person assumes that you can stop it entirely.
Yeah, by stopping it in your Facebook.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
I don't get any email notifications on Facebook anymore.
Geeks. What's the benefit of upgrading my RAM from 4 to 8 gig? That should fly.
So they just announced that the S20 can shoot video in 8K.
Yeah. Not the S20 Ultra, the S20.
I don't know which one. They haven't said which one, but they are saying that the phone.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. 8K. Now, how many of our listeners have 4K TVs again?
Not a lot.
Nope. And now we're already in 8K.
To be realistic, in the line of work I do, 1080p is fine.
See,
720p Seth.
I think this is good because then downsampling helps in more quality. Yeah, so you take 8K content and you shrink it to 1080p. Oh boy!
I mean, when we shoot, we have 4K cameras. Yeah. We output in 1080p, And when you shoot in 4K, you get more leeway in terms of if I was shooting all of us,
cropping.
I can zoom into you and not lose.
Exactly,
detail.
lose detail. So what's the benefit of upgrading from his RAM from 4 gig to 8 gig? That's from Sly.
On his PC?
Most likely.
Speed.
Yeah, in what way?
How do I put this?
I think my students would have been.
It's coming.
I think my students would have answered this question so easy because yesterday I took them through RAM like 100 times. I had to create so many analogies because they're young. So I went like, your hard drive is like the Incredible Hulk, and RAM is like Flash. It can randomly pick stuff and give it to you as quickly, but Incredible Hulk is the one that can carry the most.
I feel like you're one of those responsible for people asking during the Avengers too, man, where's Batman? You are. Any case, so answer the question, it increases the speed on your machine basically by giving your machine more room to maneuver when dealing with files. So
if you have, let's say if you have 4 gigs of RAM, which I'm currently stuck with a laptop that has 4 gigs of RAM, and for the life of me, it's unbearable.
It's horrible.
After like 5 Google Chrome tabs,
you didn't reach 5.
I'm stressed. But basically, when you move from 4 gigs of RAM to 8 gigs of RAM, your computer has more resources to be able to undertake the task you ask of it faster, because it used to work with 4 gigs of RAM. You click My Computer, you click VLC, you click several things. It will probably take like a minute. But now that you've doubled the speed, air quotes speed, you give it up, it will be able to work twice as fast. So that is simply putting it.
So basically, increasing your RAM means that you have temporary place to put all your shoes while you sort them out on your shoe rack.
Yeah.
I mean, just yesterday, Jonathan Morrison uploaded to YouTube where he updated his RAM on his MacBook at test 1.5 terabytes.
It was Mac Pro.
It's Mac Pro, yeah. Mac
exhausted
Pro.
all that 1.5 terabytes.
With 6,000 tabs on Google Chrome.
Yeah.
Opening various websites.
You know what my friend Cecil said?
What?
I'm the only competition for that.
Which is true. Although the day you do that,
has done something that I'm super excited. So
I saw you extremely excited.
They have given you pro video capability.
Yeah, it was rumored.
I've waited for that for a very long time.
It was rumored.
Yeah.
There are some listeners who don't understand what the difference between pro video and amateur video.
Okay, so pro video, or basically what you have on your phone right now. What you have on your phone right now is the phone decides what's best. It decides the lighting, the amount of information that is sharp or in focus. It determines everything for you. All you have to do is just hit that red or round circle thingy and it records. But in pro mode, you choose every single detail of that shot. You choose how bright it should be, because there are certain times where you're shooting something. Let's say you're shooting something at night, and you don't want it to be bright because there are a lot of other colors that are popping, and you want those colors to pop. You don't want the details to be so loud, so you would like to drop the ISO, the brightness.
Oh, there you go.
You'd like to drop the brightness, but the phone will not allow you to do it because you don't have those capabilities. But now you can do that, and the next thing is that apparently you can get a 33 megapixel still from every shot of
so basically the video allows you can do a manual mode for the video where you can adjust your brightness, you can adjust your
aperture,
which is what
the sharp, basically everything. What is in focus.
Reason why I'm asking you this is that we have a listener, AB from Greenwich. She's watching us live on Facebook, and she says she's lost in the text, so we have to. And our litmus test here, I think you have surpassed. You stayed too long with the geeks. Now you become a geek. You fit in.
Okay, so basically, you can control everything when you're shooting a video. You get to call the shots in the pro mode. The same way some phones also have a pro mode, but generally people don't use pro mode on phones and everything. It's exciting for me because, and definitely for other content creators, is because things like vlogging and the like would be easier now.
With the phone.
Yeah, with the phone.
So now basically they've blurred the line between a smartphone's camera and then a proper camera.
Yeah.
You see DSLR.
The big ones.
The big ones.
I don't
So
think
hi
there's
geeks.
anything wrong with
Does
that.
a tablet running on any one of the last 4 Android versions necessarily have to have an x86 processor before it can support the Microsoft Office 365 app? So
Recently, the emphasis on the type of processor that allows your apps to run on Android especially has reduced. So no, especially with the last 4 versions, you'll be fine. You should be able to run Office 365 without you having to think twice about it.
Okay, so hi guys, good evening.
Sorry.
I have passion for data science and I've gotten admission to study MSc Data Engineering in Germany. The school offered me part scholarship and pay after study financial support for the tuition, but I need to find support for my living expenses. I've searched online, but all I get is subject-specific support with none for data science students. Can you guys point me in the right direction? I have up to May. I need help with that loan or anything. That's Chrissy at Medina. So Chrissy's looking for an online job, or is
No,
it?
he's looking for an online source to obtain scholarship for a part of his tuition.
Oh
No,
yeah,
he
but
got
he's
them
only
part.
finding
He's only-
scholarships for people who are non-data science
so
students.
normally there are not many data science scholarships out there. Trust me, I've checked. I'm also very interested in data science.
But if he's looking for support for living expenses, I feel like the best thing for him to do is to get to the school and find a job around school.
But that he hasn't paid half his school fees, which is what
He's getting parts.
he's paid parts. Okay, we don't know if it's half.
No,
We don't
no,
know.
the school offered part scholarship, and then they are also paying an after-study financial support for the tuition.
Yes.
He's looking for money for living expenses, not for school.
Okay.
So if it's living expenses, bro, gets there and then it's easier to find a job while you're there in the place than to start looking online.
But sometimes these schools expect you to have a certain amount of money.
True.
before you go.
I think he should also. I did read a couple of days ago that with the coronavirus becoming such a big issue, and a lot of Asian companies making use of shared workspaces, that isn't able to happen anymore because everyone's dispersed, obviously. So it's created an even larger market for remote jobs, and I feel like he should just try and find a couple of companies that do offer jobs for data science students, or at least data scientists, and see if he can find a job, because there are lots of those out there right now.
But will you make enough money to support himself
Well,
between now and May?
and that's that.
I would say
Mhm.
that he can talk to the data protection agency in Ghana and see if they
Yeah.
can help him out. I don't know. I personally don't know.
I feel like a lot of
But-
students in Ghana don't do that, and so if he reaches out to
But
them, they might.
you can find out.
It's worth a shot.
It is worth a shot. And or you can go to scholarship secretariat.
You want to read that, Michael?
Okay, so hello geeks, please comment on how the S20 is having the worst fit of diarrhea all over the iPhone 11 Pro. Quotes, please.
So, I haven't had a worse fit of diarrhea, so I don't think I'm in the best position to comment on diarrhea-related tech issues.
But yeah, I mean, in their defense, it is a new phone.
It's not just a new phone.
Oh, relax.
No, relax.
Guys.
You relax. Here's
Hey.
the thing.
So many relaxing.
No, here's the reason why it's
Good evening to you guys. Please, how can I track someone's chats on WhatsApp? That's from Darius. Unfortunately, Darius,
we can't.
But
we can't
please,
teach you that.
we beg.
That's a very loaded question.
So Nelly says, please, which video downloader is perfect for YouTube?
Can we answer that?
It's becoming harder to get. I mean, if it's PC right now, I don't know, because you guys are making it seem like I'm only a mobile guy. But if it's PC,
J downloader.
no need JDA.
I use Videoda.
Yeah,
Videoda.net. So you just go to Videoda.net. You can either use the web portal or you can download the application. They have it for PC, they have it for Mac, and they have it for mobile. So you can have any of those three platforms and then you're good.
Or there's keepvid.io, I think. That's
Keepvid.
on. That's
a web
online
platform, yeah.
But I mean, they're slowly. YouTube is making it harder for these.
Yes, because
Video
people
download.
don't want you to take their content and then repurpose them.
Guys,
for
I just
yourself.
want to share it in my WhatsApp group. Why?
That's
Eh?
Well,
That's
that's,
what-
like,
you're not
that's
making us
precisely what they don't want.
The creators make money from people watching the videos because then they see ads. So when you download a video, you make, you take the opportunity
Yeah,
of
but
them.
not everyone can afford the data to watch this.
That's why there's YouTube Go. So you can download a video for online. So when
That's
you're
the money.
somewhere, you can use Wi-Fi or Fi-Wi.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So you were saying.
Anyways, about the S20.
Yes,
The
sir.
reason why it's having this barrier thingy on the iPhone is because it's a monumental jump, not in terms of name. You jump from S10 to S20, you need to show people why you jumped 10 whole numbers. Why didn't you call it the S11? But you're calling it the S20. So show us that this is a monumental leap
Hmm.
in technology and in name and in everything.
Oh, so apparently
that's
the
why-
whole show is being streamed live using the S20 cameras exclusively.
That's very. I noticed
think that's
because
cool.
when the head of the vice president of telecommunication, I think, when he came and he picked up the S20, that was what was shooting him.
Wow.
And he picked it up, and then okay, that's not surprising.
Anyway, so to answer Michael, I think what you were trying to say was that it's a new phone,
Yeah,
right?
it's,
So
it's inevitable that it's going to be the absolute.
you see, the mistake a lot of people have made.
Almost inevitable. You're right.
The mistake a lot of people have made when they're comparing Samsung's flagship phones to iPhones is that they're always comparing the iPhone, the latest iPhone, to the previous generation Samsung.
Mm-hmm.
So forgetting that the iPhone came first.
yeah.
So the S20 is actually in competition with the iPhone 11.
Mhm.
But then you'd find that iPhone 11 was being compared to the S10.
Oh.
You see, so that's one thing that a lot of people have been getting wrong. So yes, the S20 is newer, but that's actual competition for the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. Just to get that out of there. Anyway, if you want to join the conversation, it's 0302-216-541 to call, or 0244-340-437. And if you want to send us a WhatsApp or a Telegram, it's 0244-340-437. I repeat, to call 0302-216-541 or 0244-340-437 to WhatsApp and Telegram. Same number, 0244
Preferably no hacking questions.
437.
Thank you.
Yes, what Sunshine said. Yeah, so back to the streaming. Now, it just begs the question. People, they're giving us all this power.
Yeah.
What are some of the use cases for 100 times zoom?
That's the only why I had. Why it's cool. It's cool. It's very cool. But it can get very invasive.
Well, yeah.
Because I can be across the street and just zoom into my
Neighbor's
house.
Bedroom.
It's quite invasive. It's still cool.
But someone would argue that, hey, we've had binoculars forever. That's
Who is out here
invasive.
on these streets apart from Michael, who's out on the streets
Okay, wait to just throw him under the bus.
No, I live in the hills, and it's nice to be able to zoom in and have a look at the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
so
the-
see,
what
and
the
now you'll
strange
be able
lights
to
in the
do that with
forest
your
are at
phone.
night.
Now you'll be able to do that with your phone.
That's
And
the
even
hope.
video it.
And
Yeah,
possibly
and even
at
video.
night, because keep in mind these
Pictures.
phones have night mode.
And
Hey.
there it comes. That is what end video is. The ability to retain, because when you see something with your eyes, then fine, it's locked in your head.
For a
Along
while.
with all the nightmares that ensue from watching mysterious lights in the Avery Hills after 1 a.m.
Yeah, been there, done that. Yeah. I think not to sound racist, but Texans would really appreciate this phone when they go hunting. Imagine like not having to drag like a whole big pair of binoculars with you and being able to like zoom into your surroundings with your phone.
Now you give me a use case. I see someone clipping this onto a revolver or some
that
gun
wouldn't
of
be a
some
bad
sort,
idea.
and then streaming the whole hunting.
See, that would
trip.
be really cool. Live streaming a hunting trip.
That is some.
After what
yeah,
happened?
But that's so not.
So what happened
Was
where?
this Thailand or Philippines?
What happened?
Thailand was recent,
Yeah.
and that was because of what the guy was just pissed off from financial and then just went mad and went. But that's
Wait,
not
what
even
did he do?
Someone went on a shooting spree in Thailand.
Oh, yes,
he
I
killed
saw
someone that was hustling him from. I think the person owed him money and it became a issue, and he shot the person and used that to go onto a shooting spree. But the worst ones is the ones in the U.S. like was it Las Vegas, where
there was
the
that,
guy,
and then there was the one that happened in Australia.
Yeah, people going on shooting sprees and actually recording the purpose of them shooting other human beings
and then streaming it
live.
Immediately, because the guy streamed, the side guy was streaming.
Oh, he streamed his.
I
was
mean,
streaming it too, and then they cut it. The
for every good thing, there's a bad purpose as well. So
and besides,
there's not much you can do about that.
Hunting is one thing, but like streaming.
Guys, I can't search for files and folders from the search box on the desktop. What could be the problem? That's from Ishmael. Yeah, that's probably because your indexing. There's been issues with your indexing. You might want to install an application called Everything. Search Everything. It's an application I love. Windows indexing is not very, very efficient. Sometimes your search works, sometimes it doesn't work, but Everything gets everything for you. So download that application. It's free. It's called Everything. Search Everything. So look for Everything on Google. It's from a company called Void Tools, I think.
That helps. So you want to find a random file called Everything at viruses.
And the icon is actually I think it's a brown or golden magnifying glass. If you need extra help finding it, just join us on the Telegram group. I'll send a link to the application. So the Telegram group URL is t.me/joygeeksquad. I'll drop the link there. Hi Geek Squad, I saw an advert for a set of 5 secret security cameras on Facebook about a year and a half ago. I paid $200 online for a set. A receipt was sent to me, no cameras were sent, and my emails were never responded to. How would you advise me? That's from Ken Tema West.
A year and a half.
Yes, Cameo, please.
Yeah.
A year and a half?
You know, some of these websites, they usually claim to be selling. Some would actually send. A friend of mine bought the diagnostic kit for a car from a site. Sent the link to me. I also ordered one. He got his. I never got mine.
What? So another interesting thing is that a friend of mine ordered a book on Amazon. It had it shipped to Ghana. He never got it. He never got an email about it yet. He ordered the book. No, so he reported the book, the delivery as a no-show to Amazon, and Amazon sent it again, and he never got it. And he did it a third time. He finally goes to the post office, and they had all the 3 books he had ordered.
So maybe it's not the website, it's just Ghana.
It could be.
It could
the
be
mailing
Ghana
system
too.
in Ghana.
Yeah. Because
most of the time when you buy to your emails, that one there.
So make sure you're buying. If you're buying anything online, make sure you're buying from a reputable store. Like
someone
Amazon,
can give your money back.
Yes, refund, or they can send it to you again. AliExpress or eBay, any site that you can actually trust. Don't just go buying from anywhere.
Yeah, just because they're advertising on your
Facebook. Anybody could advertise on Facebook.
Yeah.
I could advertise on Facebook and claim to be Kofi Jantua and not be that guy. And then
M-Sales, Nissan Tundra for sale. I've done it.
So please, how do I fix a corrupt SD card? I've already formatted it like 1,000 times, but the phone is still asking me to do formatting. When you say the phone is asking you to format it, most likely the SD card has gone bad, or you should connect it to a computer and run check disk.
Yeah, most probably.
How does an SD card go bad?
Probably fake.
Yeah, it looks like.
Or damage.
No, or
some serious water damage.
Yeah. Most of the memory cards that in my line of work that I've come across that said they were corrupted and needed to be formatted were usually fake.
Interesting thing happened to me recently. Short a wedding, and I had to submit the files and everything, and I bought a 32 gig pen drive from a reputable place, and I put it in, and I'm copying about 20 gig worth of files. That's the wedding stuff. I copy it, and after 2 gig, it wasn't allowing me to copy it anymore. And I thought about it. I kept trying. I checked the space and everything. So what my fix was that I changed the pen drive format from FAT32 to EXFAT, and I was able to copy everything.
That's also because FAT32 can handle a certain
load
file size maximum.
So it could happen to someone that you would think that I bought a fake pen drive, but you just need to
format it. Yeah. Okay, so how can I fix my problem of my new Samsung Galaxy S7 telling me that my phone is rooted when I want to use certain apps, and is that possible?
Then it's not new.
Then it is not new.
Basically.
Yeah.
What does a rooted phone mean? Because I have a different image in my head.
So a rooted phone.
That's not what I think.
A rooted phone basically means that access to the system files has been granted. You don't want to give
the jailbreaking of Android.
Yes, basically the jailbreaking of Android, giving you God powers. Yes. Over your phone.
But if he has God powers, then why is he having problems?
Because that also means that you can actually do things on the phone that you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, but why is he having problems?
Certain apps don't want you to do that. For instance, if you want to use, your phone is rooted, you can't run DSTV now on your phone because then you can actually steal their content.
Oh, okay. Yes. So then there are certain apps that do not allow you, like that don't work on phones that are rooted. That makes sense.
There you go.
So
I'm getting there.
Guys, I want to when you activate the privacy and hide double click, it delays. Okay, you might want to send that again. I can't understand the message. Hannah from Lashibi.
I want to know why when you activate the privacy and hide double tick, it delays the message. How do I get it to work promptly, as in deliver messages on time while hiding the double tick? While hide the double tick is still active, yeah.
Okay.
Does it cause a lag?
That's because it's not the official WhatsApp. The official WhatsApp doesn't allow you to hide double tick. This is probably FM WhatsApp or your WhatsApp or GB WhatsApp that you can hide a double tick.
You can only hide the blue.
You can only hide
the color,
the
but
delivery
you can't
reports.
Hide,
yes, but you can't hide the double tick. So this means that you're using a forked version of WhatsApp, and in order for it to achieve this, it has to disable your connection to the basically the connection to send a message, because that's how it fools the system into not sending that tick. It's quite complicated, but basically it comes with it. That's the price you have to pay to have hide double tick. Hi geeks, what's the best way to tell if a website is fake before I can make a purchase? That's from Ike in the USA.
That's actually, you need a keen eye sometimes to figure.
Yeah, because if you're going to say you're going to look for SSL, anyone can have an SSL.
Yeah.
So, and when you say SSL, that HTTPS on the top. But always look at when you're paying for something, the checkbox, the checkout. Sorry, the payment system. Sometimes they have to be verified from certain services. Always check those things before.
And also just Google our reviews of the website itself, the website and the company. See what other people's other experience is as well.
Okay, so we've got a call on the line. Hello?
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Kobby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm Sly.
Yes, sir, Sly.
Yes, on my laptop, I'm using the new Windows 10. Recently, I can't connect the hotspot to my phone. When I try it, the feedback I get is I should add the mobile hotspot to the cellular data plan. I've tried all I know. I'm still not figuring it out.
You say you're trying to use Windows mobile hotspot on your Windows 10 laptop.
Yes. When I connect my laptop to the internet, I connect the laptop internet to my phone using the mobile hotspot on the laptop.
Right.
But recently, when I try to connect it, the feedback I get is I should add the mobile hotspot to the cellular data plan on the laptop, which I've tried for so many times. I still not to figure it out.
Right. So you might want to, how do you connect the laptop to the internet?
Yeah, I use a modem.
Okay. So check and see where it's picking the source. Yeah, so if you're listening, Sly, you might have to check and see where your source internet is coming from. Sometimes your laptop also has multiple sources of internet. Now the hotspots, how it works is that it picks the internet from one source and then broadcasts it over the Wi-Fi. So if you have a cellular data connectivity on your laptop, it's possible that it may be looking to pick the internet from there. So set it to your modem and then that should be fine. If that doesn't work, hit us up on the Telegram group. We may walk you through a more complicated process. So guys, I'm playing Scrabble on my phone. There's an ad pops up that does not even allow me to click anywhere on the phone. It has taken over the whole screen. There's no place to click to go back. I have to either restart my phone or turn it off. What might be happening in the background? That's from Bright East Legon.
Likely the Scrabble app is for free, so that means that you're getting full screen ads.
Yeah.
Which some of them tend to be intrusive.
But it could be
ad
because normally if you even get ads, there's a
in the games. Yeah, there's
a X. You have to
there's
wait
a
for
time.
a period.
Yeah, there's a timer. After the timer, then there's an
cancel.
X. So you might have adware on your phone. Go through your phone, start removing certain apps that you don't recognize, and then so you remove an app, you use it for a while, and then you see how it goes. Remove an app, use it for a while, see how it goes. Remove an app, and then finally you might find the one that is responsible. Yeah. So we've got another message that says, Geek Squad, very urgent. I need to recover data from a crashed 500 gigabyte Western Digital desktop hard drive. Recover my files, active and delete. Ease delete ain't helpful. I've replaced the electronic circuitry without success. The best I get is 0 gigabyte capacity acknowledgement. Please, how else can I recover my data? Drive spins and the actuator seems okay since the drive isn't making any unusual noises. From Stevie. Now, the best solution to this is actually getting someone who has data recovery knowledge, where they can take out the platters and then mount them on a different one and then try and read your data from it. A friend of mine took his drive to such people. There's some people like that around, so I can't for the life of me remember their names, but they were able to read his data from his drive and then extract his data for him. So if you've tried replacing the circuitry and the drive is spinning, most likely the
fact that EaseUS deletes recovery. Wait,
yeah.
Is it delete recovery or hard drive recovery?
Well,
in any case, yeah.
I use active file recovery, and it's the best I've ever used. And if that didn't work, well, he's already getting 0 gigabytes capacity, so that means that the drive in itself is problematic. So I would have first of all tried hard disk regenerator to check to see if there were any bad sectors before I went this far. But if you've already gotten this far, it means that you need advanced data recovery. Wow, we have just 1 minute to go.
Join us in the Telegram group, Stevie.
So,
that's the best place to do
if this is a Stevie I know, then yeah, he knows where to find me.
Cool.
So unfortunately, guys, it's 8 o'clock. Time really does fly. Like sometimes, time. Yeah. We have to go to make way for the news and Overdrive. My name is Kobby Spiky Nkrumah. We have been listening to Geek Squad. This has been a Q&A session. Thank you everyone who sent us messages. Thank you everyone who called. If you have more questions to ask us, just go to our Telegram group. It's t.me/joygeeksquad, or you can just go and leave a comment on our Facebook live stream. Tweet at us. I'm at The Real Spiky. Michael is at
M Ajiti.
And Winston is at
Mr_WOTSE.
Sunshine. You don't need to tweet us here. Are you going to ask any question?
This is a layman question. Why not?
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening. My name is Kobby Spiky Nkrumah, and unfortunately, you can't catch us next week because it's Champions League.